Sis, we don't have any time to play. There's no time to play. Y'all not hearing me. So let Skinny TikTok tell you what it really is.
Morning, fat bitch. I don't give a damn that it's April Fool. Yo, big ass better not crack a joke until you bust a move. Get your big ass to the gym.
You don't need that, don't eat that. Do you wanna be obese? I know you want American Deli 20 piece. Wanna be a big back or walking heart attack? If no, then no more big fees. Stop your overeating unless you wanna be deceased.
Pick up the phone. We got things to do. We got things to talk about. Pick the phone up. I need you to answer this FaceTime call right now, girl. It's an emergency.
Unique, I'm one of one. I'm number one. I'm the only one. Don't even waste your time trying to compete with me. No one else in this world can think like me.
Hey, girl. What's up? Welcome back to another FaceTime call. It's Meal Prep Monday, so you know what that means. We are in my kitchen. We got things to get down to, sister girl. Baby, summer is a block away.
I'm feeling the summer. I'm feeling. You heard? You heard? Heard the pajarito. Heard the pajarito. I'm feeling the summer. The summer is in the corner. The summer is started to feeling. I'm awesome. I'm excited. My goodness. I'm ready for cookout, for everything.
Summer is a block away. It's literally 45 minutes away, stuck in traffic. I'm in New York, so that means summer's 2 hours away. Nevertheless, it's about to be here any minute. Girl, I got me a little handheld mic, so the audio quality is better. You know I'm not going to know how to act. All right? Anyway, we are in my kitchen. It is Meal Prep Monday. And honey, the menu? Yeah, get into it. I'm not going to do too much talking because I actually want to be in and out of this kitchen. I'm trying to give this kitchen 2 hours max, and that's including cleanup, 2 hours, 45 minutes tops. Like, for real, I do not want to be in this kitchen long. So, on the menu today, we are doing egg muffins because I have a craving for some egg muffins. Y'all know I'm in love with my egg muffins. Easiest way to get over 25 grams of protein first thing in the morning. Yeah, we're going to do some egg muffins. I'm going to do some protein bagel bites or bagel poppers, like these little rolls. I'm just going to take the recipe, make little dough balls because I'm doing a couple of dips. Baby, when I say this meal prep is throw it in the glass container and pop it in the fridge, there's no real cooking involved. Yeah. I want to make some bagel bites or whatever to go with my dips. Speaking of dips, I'm going to be making some buffalo ranch chicken dip from my E-cookbook. If you have the E-cookbook, you already know. I'm going to be making the hot honey chipotle chicken recipe. I'm going to remix it a little bit, but still it's in my E-cookbook. I'm making Italian turkey sausage and peppers from the cookbook as well. Like, you guys, if you do not have my meal prep E-cookbook, you better grab it. It is limited edition and it's going to be disappearing really, really soon, because we got to move on to other things, honey. So if you did not get your hands on my new limited edition E-cookbook, That Girl Era, it is high protein, low carb-ish, low fat recipes, 19 recipes, 5 breakfasts, 5 lunch, 5 dinners, and 4 desserts / sweet treats. Speaking of sweet treats, I'm going to be making 2 muffins. I'm going to test out a new recipe for my next meal prep E-cookbook, but I will be making one of the muffin recipes in this one. So we're making 2 different muffin recipes, oatmeal cookie type muffin, and then the other one I'm going to do is a banana nut muffin, high protein, and half is going to be regular banana nut and the other half is going to be chocolate chips. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I want to test out a new recipe because of the new flour I have some new keto flour that I want to try out and see how it's going to fare in this recipe. So yeah, I'm taking a lot of risk today, but the thing with as far as the desserts or sweet treats, and the thing with the sweet treats is it goes as breakfast or just a sweet treat snack. You can do either or. So we're going to have 2 like breakfast options. We're going to have 2 different dinner options, 2 different lunch options, and our snack options. So girl, I don't know. To me, this meal prep is about to hit. And y'all know I only meal prep for 3 days at a time. So we got 2 different breakfast recipes, 2 different lunch, 2 different dinners. Who you know doing it like me? So yeah, you know what? Enough talking. Let's get into it. We're gonna hop right into this meal prep. Like I said, you can get my limited edition meal prep e-cookbook down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for supporting your girl, for allowing me to try to entice your taste buds and introduce new things to you in your kitchen, in your journey, whether you are on a weight loss journey, a maintenance journey, or whether you just want to eat healthier and not be bored out of your mind. Because baby, it's not just salads and boiled chicken and boiled rice over here. We don't do that. We don't do that. Okay. We're going to eat good. We're going to do a little one, too. And it's going to be satisfying and very, very high in nutrients. So yeah, thank you for trusting me. Let's get into this meal prep. Starting off, I'm gonna make a really simple pickled red onion, and you guys, it is so easy to make it at home. I'm not spending $6 on the jar stuff. Girl, please. I only decided to use half a red onion. It was plenty, and I sliced it fairly thin. But next time, I'm gonna do it a little bit thicker. But baby, I've been loving this pickled red onion. I've been using it on everything. Like I said, it was simple. I had everything at home because all you need is the onion. You need some garlic, some peppercorns. I did have peppercorns, but I could not get my jar open. To a bowl that you can, or to a jar that you can put in the refrigerator and it's airtight, you're gonna add your onions, and then you're gonna add a half cup mixture of half white distilled vinegar and apple cider vinegar. Then you're gonna add some sugar substitute. I use Swerve brown sugar. I added some salt. I added black pepper because I could not get my black peppercorn open. And then what else did I add? Oh, red pepper flakes, because that's a me thing. I added 2 cloves of garlic just for a little pizzazz. And you just want to make sure everything is submerged. That's it. I'm going to leave the actual recipe down below in the description box for you guys because it was just quick and easy. This is just something I threw together and it's bomb. I've been enjoying it a lot. You definitely want to let it refrigerate overnight so the flavors could be deep. Next, I'm gonna start with my muffins. My e-cookbook do have the muffin recipe that I'm following. Instead of doing the apple one, I decided that I wanted to do a high protein oatmeal cookie one because I'm not gonna lie, I'm craving an oatmeal cookie. And so I decided, let me get that craving out. The thing with my oatmeal cookie recipe, I'm unable to convert it. Like, girl, it's so high in, not only in carbs, but in fat. Like, you gotta use like 2 sticks of butter for the brown butter. Like, it's a lot. So I decided, you know what? Let me take my muffin recipe and just make an oatmeal cookie version. And this hit, not only did I put protein powder in it, I put Greek yogurt in it as well as unsweetened applesauce to make it moist. I use keto flour as well as this almond flour mix. Y'all, look at me in these heritage / heirloom eggs. Oh my gosh, I was so obsessed with these eggs that I just could not believe how orange the yolk is, and baby, it tastes delicious. Anyway, I got me some heirloom eggs, and do you see how orange it is? Like, anyway, now I will admit that I wish this was a little sweeter. I held back on adding more Swerve brown sweetener because I thought adding my Tarani brown sugar syrup was gonna add a lot more sweetness than it did. And no, girl, you know, that's why I test out recipes before I even introduce it to anyone. It's always trial and error in my kitchen. I really put a lot into my recipes. I don't just put them out there. I literally have to make them to make sure it makes sense, to make sure it's good, to make sure it's of the highest standards. Like, I have high standards in my kitchen. And no, girl, that's not roaches. I don't have no roaches. Those were raisins. Play with your mother. Don't play with me, honey. I'm going to grease my silicone cupcake mix. I'm using a small one. The recipe made 12 exactly. Like, it was perfect. The perfect amount. And these are my muffins. Y'all, my family really loved them. I did not eat all of this in 3 days, guys. Come on now. No, I actually only kept 3. My family loved them. Like, they really enjoyed them. I gave them away to my family, but I just wish they were sweeter. I did wind up finessing the sweetness a little bit with my chalk zero spread that I have. I would ice the ones that I was eating with a tablespoon, and it was perfect. The next thing I'm doing is working on the banana nut version. Like I said, I wasn't only making this for me. I wanted to test this recipe for my next meal prep e-cookbook. So I don't know what I was thinking. I literally did not notice I added baking powder already. I doubled the baking powder in the recipe, and you're gonna see my muffins came out super fat. I used this keto flour blend. Once again, it was cool. I just truly wish it was a lot sweeter. I even thought about turning it into a tres leche type cupcake because it was not as moist as I wanted because of the flour I used. It kind of was a little bit bready. So next time around, I'm just gonna use the keto almond flour and not the keto wheat flour. That is my emerging blender that you guys saw me get for myself in my last vlog as a gift for losing 30 pounds already in the year 2025. It's really good. It liquefied it so much. I actually can't wait to use it again. It's actually really powerful. And there I go with those eggs again. Me and those eggs. One thing about it, nobody could call me broke, honey, baby, because in this economy, buying those type of eggs, yeah, could never be broke. Please tell me you see how powerful this is. Like, do you see this is pure liquid? I didn't even have to strain it. Do you see the liquid? Girl, I didn't even spend $20 on this. I think I did. Wait, hold on. Let me not lie. I think it was like $19.99. I caught, you know, them Amazon flash sales. Yeah. I'm going to link it in my Amazon shop under my meal prep must-haves for those of you that might be interested. My only gripe with this recipe is it was not sweet enough, but this is why I test out recipes. I do a lot of extensive testing before I bring it to any of you guys. I am an artist and I am sensitive about my stuff. So if it is not up to my personal standards, it will not see the light of day. I know I've created a few digital e-cookbooks, but I do go through quite a lot of extensive work just to make sure it's up to my standards. To half of my muffins, I'm actually going to add chocolate chips, and I'm using the Lily's no sugar added chocolate chips. I actually do like the new formula. I can tell the difference in it. It is a lot creamier. So Lily's, y'all did that. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier on in the clip, but I accidentally forgot I put baking powder already. And then I added more baking powder. Look how fat my muffins are. And then not to mention it, I forgot that I was cooking and filming. And I started yapping with my mother and I forgot it in the oven. Girl, they overbaked. Maybe that's why they were dry, but they were good nonetheless. Jesus. What a God, what a God. If he's ever saved your life, can you just what a God, he found me right there. I cannot get this song out of my soul. Do you hear me? It's been in my soul for a week. This is what we said. In the highest place I reach is at your feet. And I've done it all. If the best thing that I see is your glory, then I see it all. Your love has changed my life, forever satisfied. God, you are my everything. Come on, say it. The highest place I reach is at your feet. Yes, Lord. When I'm not alone. The highest place I reach is at your feet. Let's see it all. Let's see it all. Your love has changed my life. Forever satisfied. You are my I'm sorry, y'all, but sometimes you just gotta stop and give him glory. Like, you gotta stop and remember everything he has done for you, everything he has brought you through, carried you through, helped you escape from, saved you from, delivered you from. Sometimes you have to stop and worship. I am a worshiper. One thing about it, the Holy Spirit will press on me and I will bend to my knees and worship. I'm a worshiper. When the Holy Spirit, when his presence is here and I can feel him, and I'm just like, I'm very sensitive to the Holy Spirit. I'm very sensitive. When his presence is around, I can feel it. And I will just begin weeping like, what do you need, God? Like, what are you telling me? What are you communicating? Anyway, I actually came on here to say, Muffins are in the oven. I'm taking a little break. I don't care how easy you make meal prepping. It's still a lot of labor, and y'all know I don't do labor. I had to wash all the dishes, put everything in the oven, clean up, wash all the dishes, and then get ready to make the next meal. That's gonna cause more dirty dishes, and what, like, the cleaning in between. You know how people be like, oh, clean as you go. It doesn't make any sense to me, because it's like, girl, I'm meal prepping. I'm gonna have more dishes. They're like, no, don't let it pile up, because when you're done, you're not gonna want to clean it. Clean as you go. Cleaning as you go is ghetto. Like, it really makes it a lot longer. It takes so much longer, because I gotta stop to keep cleaning, keep wiping down, keep sweeping. Girl, the meal prep could have been done. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next. I'm gonna make my egg muffins next, and then I could just do it right now, but like, I don't want to put the eggs in the oven with the muffins. I don't know. I don't want the two taste in the steam. I don't want it colliding. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna take a little break, because baby, already the labor is laboring. I have 12 minutes until it finished baking, so I'm going to chill for the next 12 minutes, and then I'm gonna prep everything, and we'll just get right back into it. We're gonna make my famous egg bites. To a bowl, I'm adding my cottage cheese and my whipped cream cheese. My whipped cream cheese is light, and my cottage cheese is low fat. If you don't like cottage cheese, you've been getting the wrong brand. You have to get Good Culture. It is the best. And look at that, 19 grams of protein added on top of what we add in. My egg bites always have about 22 to 24 grams of protein per bite. So I add my whipped cream cheese, my Good Culture cottage cheese. I added in 2 Laughing Cow cheese, my egg whites, and this time I wanted to use my heritage eggs, and I'm so glad I added it. It add a nice richness to it. This would be the best eggs to make like a good vanilla custard with, or like an ice cream base, man. So I made the base of my egg bites, and I added my veggies to it, and then I seasoned it to my liking. I made 6 egg bites, 3 different flavors. And all you have to do, if you're a person that gets tired of food, you just have to know how to tweak recipes and make it that you're not going to get tired of it. Because I made a honey turkey one, I made a maple chicken sausage one, and I made a bacon Gouda one. Yeah, girl. And I didn't have to do individual recipes. No, boo-boo. The base was perfect, okay? All you got to do is change the protein you add to it, the meats and stuff, the protein, and then change the cheese up, and you have total different flavors. So, like I said, the base was the same for every single one of them, but I added Colby Jack cheese in 4 of them, and then smoked Gouda cheese in the one that's going to have bacon. Yeah, like chicken maple sausage from Trader Joe's. It is 10 out of 10. I highly recommend it. And then I just added my beef bacon to 2 of them, because I wanted the whole Gouda bacon one. And baby, I have to make this again. I have to make this again. This came out so good. I thoroughly enjoyed my meal prep. And I know I say this every meal prep. Like the last 2 meal preps, girl, I've been hitting. I'm not even gonna hold you. I am really doing the damn thing. Now, here's the thing. These are healthy, low in fat content, because we're using, healthier cheese. Yeah, you guys, it is not so hard. You just got to be committed to your decision and do what it takes so that you can see success. It's not that hard. Like, eating these meals 3 days in a row was delicious. All right, y'all. I'm sitting here talking about, oh, summer's a block away. Summer's a block away. Baby, I'm cold. Where's the heat? I mean, in my defense, I live in New York City. Okay. Muffins are done. Oh, let me show you. Look what I put in. Isn't this cute? I got a set of these from Amazon. No, this is from Target, but way before the band. I've had this for a year, but I popped it in here, and then I popped the rest in here. I'm sharing with family and friends, and I have another Tupperware full that's going to my cousin and her daughter. So yeah, those y'all think I'm gonna eat 24 muffins? No, but here they are, ready to go. Leave that right there for aesthetics. Eggies are in the oven right now as we speak. Eggies are in the oven. So right now we're gonna move on to lunch, and it's so easy, you guys. Baby, when I say lunch is dump and go, there's nothing to cook. Only thing I'm gonna do is chop, and y'all know I don't chop by hand. I use my little machine. My Amazon storefront have all my meal prep must-haves. This is how I speed through meal preps. baby, I'm not wasting no time. Okay, not wasting any time. Anyway, our lunch meal prep is so easy and gagging. It's a dump and go, literally a dump and go. We're making pizza. We're making pizza dip, also in my meal prep e-cookbook. Okay, and we are making the buffalo ranch chicken dip. Oh, and I'm making this jalapeno popper dip. Just that, I'm a dip girl with some cottage cheese and whipped cream cheese. I made this on accident the other day, and baby, it was 10 out of 10. Okay, so I gotta make it again. It's a cute little snack. I like to eat it with some deli turkey. Just spread some in some deli turkey and have some like baby carrots on the side. If you eat cucumbers, you could do cucumbers. You could do some pita chips. Yeah, so I'm gonna make that because I have crackers. I have like low carb crackers. I have protein quest chips that I want to dip it in with the turkey roll up. Like, it's a 1-2 cute little snack post gym, pre gym, whatever. Girl, it is high in protein. It's really good. Yeah, that jalapeno popper dip, really good. Now that's not in my e-cookbook, but I'll do like a rough recipe in the description of this video for you guys. It's really quick to make, no real thinking involved. Like, literally I whipped it up in like 2 minutes the last time, so I'm like, let me just meal prep that. And yeah, so girl, let's go back in the ghetto. We're going back into this ghetto kitchen. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, you guys, let's move on to the lunch section. I'm going to make a little quick pico. You guys know I do not chop anything. I put everything in my chopper, and click of a hand tap, my pico was done. All I had to do was add my lemon, my seasoning, and my vinegar, and baby, quick and easy pico. It took me literally like 2 to 3 minutes only. Like, this is why I will forever invest in kitchen appliances that helps take the stress out of cooking and prepping, especially as a person that meal prep. I take the stress off of me. All that chopping would have made me want to give up on my meal prep. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. The videos where everybody's chopping everything and everything is so aesthetic, that's not real life. They edit all of that to make it aesthetic. That's not real life. When we get in the kitchen, we get annoyed because it's like, oh my gosh, this is actual slavery. Yeah, I'm not down with the slavery. Moving on, I'm going to make my buffalo chicken ranch recipe. Yes, it is in the meal prep e-cookbook. This recipe is so delicious and comes together really quick. All you got to do is pop your cottage cheese in a bowl, your whipped cream cheese, a little bit of Laughing Cow, season it, add the ranch. I keep showing you the Steve and Ed's buffalo sauce. Look at this, 5 freaking calories, and it tastes phenomenal. It's not spicy, but you know me. I'm gonna put hot sauce in everything and jalapeno and all of that. But anyway, this chicken, it's like a chicken bake. Girl, quick and easy. You're gonna see I just dumped everything in this one bowl, and then I separated everything, and I was done. Because everything is like already cooked or whatever, you don't really have to do much. You could bake this as you go. I just decided, this is why I stress glass containers, because you can put it in the oven and the microwave, and you're limiting your stress. This is a bake as you go, and you could even pop it in the microwave if you don't want to bake it. Like, let's say you take it to work and you don't have an air fryer at work or a toaster oven, girl, put it in the microwave and just let everything melt, get cohesive, and then eat it with your crackers and your veggies. This is the part of meal prep and people don't show you. Like, to get exact measurements, especially if you're anal about your macros, it takes a long time. Baby, it was frustrating me getting 6 ounces of each. I was frustrated. Like, it took so long just to really get the measurements right. I'm going to top it off with less than 1 ounce of cheese each. I put about 0.70 ounces, less than an ounce, because we already have cottage cheese. We have whipped cream cheese. We have Laughing Cow cheese. It doesn't need that much cheese, y'all. So that little sprinkle I did was more than enough for me. And this is something that's going to stay in rotation in my meal preps. It's a little bit higher in the fat content for my macros personally. So I know when I'm making this, I have to be very careful what I eat the rest of the day. That's it. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Next, I'm making this jalapeno cheddar dip that I made on accident, and it's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna put the measurements in the description box for you guys because it's so simple. This comes together in 3 minutes. There's like literally 3 minutes. Cottage cheese, whipped cream cheese, diced jalapeno, a little bit of garlic, some diced onions, season it, put it together, boom, you're good. Now remember, I use low fat everything, okay? So if you keto, you need to do it full fat. This will be good for you. But for me in my house, everything has to be low fat, okay? Yeah, simple, easy. I eat this with veggies because I love me a little crunchy veggie and dip moment. If you're anything like me, some baby carrots and broccoli. You can even do cucumbers. I don't care to have it with cucumbers, but in a bind, whatever. If you're weird and eat celery, yeah, eat it with some celery. I love to eat it with some honey turkey and some raw veggies. Baby, yes, crudité, shall we say? Low-key, I was fighting for my life trying to get the measurements correct. I actually kind of gave up. One of them had less than the other, but it was whatever. As long as I eat all 3 within the week, my macros are still accounted for. The next thing I'm gonna do is my pizza dip. You guys, I did all of this in 20 minutes. All of this took 20 minutes because everything is a pour and go. There was no real cooking involved. Y'all gotta tell me how much you love me. Like, tell me how much you love my meal preps. Tell me how much you love my meal preps, cause your girl, Okay, if you don't have glass jars, obviously you're gonna have to make this in other containers and then transfer it. But for my girls that upgraded their life, yeah, my pizza dip, it's in my meal prep e-cookbook. This is a snack or lunch, however you decide to eat it. Honey, it's on you. Just as long as you got your macros under control, it's on you. This is so easy and so simple. All I did was put the dip together. I added some Italian hot turkey sausage and turkey pepperoni because, you know, we are a non-pork house. And yeah, when I'm ready to eat it, I'm just going to bake it. I'm going to put it in the air fryer and bake it. Other than that, that's it. This recipe is not in my meal prep e-cookbook because I just decided on the spot I'm going to do a white pizza dip. I love white pizza. I'm from New York. I'm sure it's not like a New York thing. Like, obviously it's an Italian thing, but like, have you ever had white pizza like with no red sauce? It's with ricotta. I'm a ricotta girl. I love me some whipped ricotta. I love ricotta cheese. Like, I love ricotta. So I mixed fat-free ricotta with fat-free cottage cheese because, you know, protein. And then I added some chicken. I added my Italian turkey sausage and bell peppers, onions, all of that. Baby, I'm making this again next meal prep. I am making this again. Do you hear me? This was so fire. I was mad I only made one, and not me having the ingredients in my fridge right now to make more. Yeah. We're making more. And like I said, when you're ready to eat, you can just pop it in the air fryer or the oven. I'm literally giving you guys the key on how to keep your meal prep tasting fresh like you just cooked it.
Y'all, we're down to the wire, okay? I want to get out this kitchen. I feel like I've been here enough cooking, cleaning. We're down to the wire. Dinner, I'm just going to slap it on the grill, but I don't have the patience to wait. And then I'm going to pop it in the air fryer, girl. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm going to slap it on the grill. I already marinated my chicken. Like I said, the full recipe is in my meal prep e-cookbook. You can grab it there. Marinated the chicken already. It's been marinating since yesterday. I'm going to slap it in the grill, then I'm gonna put it in the air fryer, and then everything else I'm using literally frozen wild grain brown rice, healthy for you, whole grain fiber, and I'm only allowing myself 1/4 cup. So, you know, carbs are gonna be so low, child. Whatever. I'm done. Like, after that, I'm done, y'all. I did not make the darn protein bagel bites or pops or whatever dough balls. I didn't make it. I don't care. Baby, I forgot. I'm not dealing with that again. We're already at dinner. We're done. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I'll make it tomorrow and probably just insert a clip or two. I don't know. But if not, damn that. I have crackers. I have protein chips. I got all of that stuff. I'm not lacking. I just wanted to do the most. And baby, the most has gotten me because all this cleaning and cooking and cleaning. Yeah, girl. for the birds, you could have it. That's why you have to marry rich, so that you can outsource these things and hire people to help you. If you don't marry rich, become the rich chick. You hear me? Yeah, become her. Be that rich girl. Y'all know I'm doing both. Okay. God, let it be your will. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above and not below. I am the lender and not the borrower. In Jesus' name, I bind myself to Deuteronomy 28 blessings. Amen. Yes, that's how you pray, honey. Yes. Okay, anyway. Let me go. Let me go do my last round of cooking and cleaning. I'll be back.
All right, boo, we getting down to the wire. We're gonna make our Italian sausage and peppers bowl. And if you have the meal prep e-cookbook, this recipe is in it. It is so simple to make. Like, girl, just season your veggies how you like it. Grill some Italian sausage and put it together. Just make sure it tastes good and put a bowl together. I finessed it a little bit because I didn't have everything on hand, but we made it work. I'm an Italian sausage and peppers girly. Like, I love anything Italian. Do I have any Italian besties? Because, baby, when it comes to Italian food, you got me. You got me real bad. So, yeah, I just grilled it, put it together, seasoned it down, made sure it was to my liking. And then I moved on to making some corn because I'm putting another bowl together for my hot honey bowl. And my corn is really simple. Baby, it's quick, can't put it together, let it cook, and that's it. I like my corn more on the sweet side to balance out whatever I'm adding it to. I don't eat corn too much, but when I do, this is how I like it. I add a little butter, a little bit of seasoning, and some sugar substitute sweetener and let it cook down, and that's it. I'm not gonna lie, I got lazy. I have this 90-second wild grain rice and brown rice mix that I got from Aldi. It is 2 servings in a bag, but honey, I'm not feeding myself 1 cup of rice. Not on these deficit, not on this deficit and these macros. I'm only giving myself 1/4 cup of rice, and I'm bulking up on vegetables and protein. So I thought I had more Italian sausage than what I had left in the freezer. Girl, I only had 2 links. I swore I had 4 links. It was supposed to be 4 links so the protein could be high. So I wound up just adding more chicken to this dish. But yeah, I steamed some broccoli and seasoned it up a little bit, and that was my Italian sausage and peppers bowl. It was so amazing. I added some avocado to it, a little high protein sauce I made, drizzled it over it, and enjoyed it. The recipe's in the e-cookbook. You could get the sauce recipe in the e-cookbook. Next, I'm moving on to the hot honey chicken bowl that I'm making. I did finesse that as well because I didn't have all the ingredients, and I'm taking the easy way out. I just grilled it in my grilled cast iron Le Creuset, and then I popped it in the air fryer so it could fully cook. And yeah, I'm taking a lazy way out, girl, getting some of this wild rice, 1/4 cup. And yeah, so you guys, I am eating rice. I do eat rice. I just portion control everything. Not only is it wild rice, the macros are better on this, and the GI index is better on this, so it's not gonna do a crazy glucose spike. But yeah, girl, that's it. Add my hot honey chicken, add the corn, and you guys might be looking at the bowl like, girl, that's a skimpy bowl. Honey, don't worry. I'm gonna show you how I zhuzh it up. But that was everything. That was the meal prep, and I did add more chicken to the Italian sausage, but girl, we are done. I will show you in my what I eat in a day video exactly how I eat some of this food, not all of it. Okay guys, we are done. Here is the meal prep for the next 3 days. Seems like a lot of food, but I share with my mom. So I'm gonna walk you through some of the stuff that we have here because it might be a little confusing, but I'm gonna do what I eat in a day anyway. So, you know, we made the egg muffins and we made the muffins. We made 3 different kinds of muffins. The muffins can be breakfast and or snack or dessert. It doesn't matter. So breakfast is covered, snack, dessert is covered, whatever. High protein, everything. We have an array of dips for lunch and snack. So we have the buffalo ranch chicken dip, and then we have the pizza dips. This I'm gonna be eating by itself. It's really good. I don't need really to dip anything. Like I said, I forgot to make my protein bagel bombs or balls. I'll make that tomorrow. I'll just make it tomorrow and slide it in. I also have chips, protein chips to eat with the dips. This is salty. That's why I did not overly salt my food, because this is salty. But I do have protein chips to eat with the dips, and I have cucumber, which I forgot to put in my pico, but it's cool. I got cucumber and high protein jalapeno ranch dip. Definitely eating this with the protein bombs that I'm gonna make and or some crackers. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So you guys pretty much saw the sausage and peppers bowl with the wild grain rice and stuff like that and the broccoli. That's set. For the hot honey chipotle chicken, I'm gonna be doing red cabbage with some lettuce and spinach, and the pico de gallo that I made, which once again I forgot to put the cucumber, but I'm gonna just slice some cucumbers and stuff, and I got the pickled onions and avocado to go with it. These are things that you just put last minute because you want it crunchy and you don't heat it up. So that's why I didn't individually put them in the bowl, because I don't like wilted salad and stuff like that. So I do that as I go. I keep everything separate, and when it's time to eat, I just put it together. It's simple. It is really gonna be a really good meal. I'm so excited for that meal. And yeah, I will show you in a what I eat in a day, how I do everything, how I get my macros to fit with everything I cook. So I'll show you in my what I eat in a day. But yeah.
Bestie, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have nothing for you, boo. I don't have nothing for you. Your girl is done. I'm done. This is the end of the video. Thank you for rocking out with me. Thank you for hanging out with your girl. Oh, let me tell you something. You guys. Okay, so I'm constantly on Skinny Talk, and Skinny Talk, baby, you know the friend that doesn't filter. She tells you the truth, how it is. I'm that friend, but God is working on me, and it's like, oh, you always got to be graceful. Let your words be graceful and seasoned with salt. You are the salt of the earth. And, you know, your words should be lifting up. Yes, God, I know. But I'm also very forward, and I'm also very blunt. That's why I like Skinny Talk. They don't sugarcoat it. Okay, so someone on Skinny Talk said this, and I heard it this morning. Girl, when I say he ate with that, baby, he dropped a word, and it's been stirring in my spirit. It's been stirring in my spirit all day, and baby, I'm about to leave you with this word. Let me bless you. This is the benediction of the video. He said, what you eat in private will show up in public. You think you hide, baby, we see it publicly. He said, what you eat in private, yeah, shows up on you in public. Summer is 70 days away. About 60 something days away by the time this video's up. I don't know. Okay. Clock it. What you eat in private shows up on you in public. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me in my kitchen. I hope this video inspires you to get on your Zoom, take your health and wellness journey seriously. You know, restore your body, restore your mind, and restore your spirit with God. Amen. Yes. I hope you found something beneficial from this video. Bestie, thank you for answering this FaceTime call. I'm going to see you in my next FaceTime call, and you better pick up. I'm going to come back with more Skinny Talk quotes so that when I'm harassed by Skinny Talk, you're harassed by Skinny Talk too, because you are my best friend. And when I hurt, you hurt. And when I heal, you heal. Okay? Yeah. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. I'll mess with you. Girl, let me get out your face. Y'all know I play all day. I love you, boo. I love you. I'll see you on my next one. Bye, baby.